Hey guys, it's Ngolela. Welcome to episode 1 of the Ngolela Show. So, this is just going to be me talking about whatever I want to talk about. Just random stuff. I feel like I'm great at giving advice to my friends, and I love just talking in general, dating, pop culture, maybe a smidge of politics, but not a whole bunch. And I just wanted to just start recording them and share them with all of you fabulous people. So, what should we talk about first? Oh, if you have anything you want to share with me, you can comment, you can email me, DM me on Instagram. I'm at Ngolela, Ngolela on Instagram. You can leave comments on my Facebook page, whatever works for you. But I really want this to be a dialogue, so your questions and comments are welcome, and let's get this started. So the first thing I want to talk about is dating, just because this has been a big topic in my life, my friends' lives. We have little powwows when we get together and we just talk about recent dates we had and stuff like that, and it's just so funny in this day and age. I'm curious what you guys think about the dating apps, because there's so many pros and cons to them. It's like people are nervous now to meet in person. It's like it's better to just talk online for days and weeks and never even meet up, and you're so nervous about meeting up. But then also it's like you're so eager to just move the date along or just swipe on to the next person. Like I feel like the communication isn't there. I don't know. I was just having this conversation last night with my cousins over dinner, and we're just like, we live in such a world where we just want instant gratification, and it's like we're so quick to just toss things to the side without really taking time to get to know someone and just chat with them. And even if it's not going to be a potential boyfriend or girlfriend, like they could be a good friend. That's what I do. Like if I'm on these apps, I'm not saying, let me find my husband. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad thing, but I'm just saying, like, you can make or build great relationships with people that you meet wherever you go. So I will say this. It's interesting in New York. Just let me talk about guys in LA and New York. I'm in New York right now, but I'm in LA as well. I'm all over the place, literally, but I love it. That's how I like to live my life. But I noticed the guys in New York, I feel like, are so much nicer than even guys in and around the Boston area and even LA. Like, I feel like back in the Boston area, I'm from the South Shore, but no one knows the little town where I'm from, so I just say I'm from Boston. In Cambridge, I was living in Cambridge, or am / like I said, I'm all over the place. Anyways, I feel like the Boston guys will, they call out to you, they make noises, skew and all of that. And then, they try to get your attention. You can tell them you're not interested, and they're persistent. And then once you ignore them, then they call you every name in the book and all this stuff, or they'll follow you. I've been followed so many times, and I've taken different routes to wherever I was going because I didn't want to be followed. So that's what happens. But anyways, here in New York, I feel I'm in the Brooklyn area a lot, between Brooklyn and Manhattan. The guys are so nice. Like, I'll be walking down the street and they'll be like, oh, good morning, beautiful. Oh, have a wonderful day. Oh, you look lovely today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And that's it. They keep it moving. They don't follow me. They're not yelling things out. The one time there was a guy yelling something out, I had all these groceries and I was so close to where my place is. And I was like, please don't follow me, because then he'll know where I'm staying. And it was like, so I hear him behind me. He's like, oh, excuse me. Can I talk to you for a minute? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm in a rush, not today. Oh, please, can I just talk to you for a moment? I'm like, no, sorry, maybe next time. And I could hear him getting closer, but he didn't follow me. He didn't yell anything. And I was like, oh, thank you, Lord. It was so refreshing. And then, I don't know. And LA guys, I mean, I feel like they don't even approach you. I don't know what it is about LA, but I was surprised here in New York, because I feel like New York guys, or New Yorkers in general, have this reputation of just being extremely aggressive, and you don't think of them as being the nicest. But in my experience so far, I feel like they've been the nicest. But what about you? Where are you? Are you dating? Are you in a relationship? Are you in a situationship? My cousin and I were talking about that last night, talking about being in a situationship. And it's interesting. I say interesting a lot. What else should I talk about? Oh, fashion, of course. I can't believe I didn't mention that. I really want to talk about looks I'm loving, whether there's an award show or just someone's just out and about. I'll talk about what I'm wearing, maybe what my makeup is. It's mostly going to be a listening thing. Like, this is just going to be for listening, but then it's also going to be eventually turned into video, I'm guessing. It just depends how it all goes. I'm just going to see. But I really want to have this dialogue with you. And I want to know what, as far as dating, is your favorite app. Do you go to meetups? I have a friend who I keep trying to match her, but she's so nervous to meet these guys in person. And I keep telling her, like, you need to go out there, even after she's like chatting with them on Bumble or whatever it is. But she gets so nervous. So then I'm like, okay, fine. Let's go to what is it called? Like speed dating. So we were going to go to speed dating. We never ended up making it there because it just didn't work out. But in that case, I feel like it's better because you have a time constraint. You can talk, ask the questions you want to ask. You get to see them in person. Everybody's there for the right reason. It's not like if you go out to a lounge or some sort of event, you're wondering, oh, who's single, who's not single. This time, when you go to either like, what do they call it? Like a mixer or like a speed dating or something like that. The intention is to find someone that you're interested in. So I think it's really, really great. But do you prefer to just say you're on Bumble or Tinder or whatever, swipe and meet up immediately? Or do you like to chat for a bit and then see if you want to meet? Because I've done both. I've swiped and then met pretty quickly, but then I've also chatted for like weeks and weeks and weeks. Not weeks and weeks. I'll say a week, 2 weeks, and it's extensive communication. I talk a lot, clearly, for those of you that know me in real life. And it just depends. I don't know. It depends on the vibe I'm getting from the conversation. Sometimes I chat and I never meet with them at all and I just unmatch. Oh, another thing. Do you ever give like a pity swipe? Am I the only one that does a pity swipe? And then you just go back and you leave it there for a little bit, wait for it to expire, and then you unmatch. I don't know. I just feel bad sometimes. I'm like, let me just give them a swipe. And then they extend it, and then I feel like extra awkward and extra mean. But I don't know. I know, like I said, this is just the first thing. I'm just telling you what we're going to be talking about, what I'm going to be talking about. And it'll probably be weekly or just whenever I feel like uploading. But I want to say weekly or bi-weekly. But I think weekly because I always have something to talk about. But anyways, thank you so much for listening to episode 1 of the Ngolela Show. Leave your comments, DM me, whatever you have to do, tweet me. And I will hear from you soon. See ya.